Welcome to Dracula Daily, for our 43rd installment, August 9th. And I have more notes for Bram as his editor. Bram, the way that Dracula Daily has delivered the Voyage of the Demeter to us is much better than the way that you did as published. We don't need an info dump. Instead, pacing out those entries as they occur builds tension and mystery and suspense. I love, for instance, the way not all our questions are answered right away when the captain describes himself lashing himself to the ship's wheel, and he says that in his hands he will hold something that he hopes will keep the fiend away. We don't find out for days what's going on there until later in the news article we get the description of the rosary that binds his hands. That is a much more interesting way to approach this story within the story. And in the same place that the people who bring us Dracula Daily left their editorial note about the ship's log. Instead, it could be Mina making an editorial note there saying that this is where she acquired the ship's log and that she has retrospectively pasted those entries into her journal on the corresponding dates. That is a much more interesting character point for Mina. The other question I have for you is, why is the town of Whitby so enamored of this giant dog that escaped the ship? The very first thing that it does after it disappears is eviscerate a mastiff. That's not the most friendly of animals, obviously. However, one thing I love that you did is that you have the people of Whitby embrace the dead captain as a hero and send him off with a parade of boats to his funeral. We know, of course, that what the captain has done is deliver Dracula directly to their doorstep. But they love the captain for it, and they even want to adopt Dracula in dog form. Maybe that's why they love the dog. Well done, Bram.